What's up, ladies and gents? CenterStrain01 here for a channel update, a very tough channel update that I was debating whether I was going to do this, but I always like to fill you all in on everything that goes on in my life because I feel like you're as much a part of everything that I do. I consider you guys all family, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. So I have some very, very bad news today, to say the least. First of all, for those of you that have known me for so long or that have been a part of this channel for so many years, know how much I love animals. You know, I've said it in many videos in the past and things like that. I don't even like hurting animals in a video game. You know, I know that sounds ridiculous and they're fake and all that, but I just really appreciate because I know the love that you can have for an animal, especially when you go through hard times. Someone like me who's been deployed, who's been in the army for his whole adult life for 16 years, moved around from place to place, has been through 2 divorces like myself, and first of all, it's very very difficult for women to be able to adjust, and even men if they marry into a woman who's serving as a soldier, uh, to adjust to an army style of life where you're constantly moving every few years. You're never put in one place, so if you get a job, then you got to get another job, and you got to keep going. You know, so obviously being that companion to a soldier is very, very difficult to achieve. But if there's one thing that you've always been able to count on is if you have an animal that is always able to be there for you in your time of need and things like that when you maybe don't have someone necessarily that you have. So during my first marriage back in '07, uh, I wanted to make sure that my wife, you know, had at the time had some companionship when I was working all the time, and I didn't get to see her as much. So I went out and I surprised her with a cat. That cat's name is Misty. She's been my cat now for uh, hold on. She's been my cat now for about 10 years, and she's been through like I'm sorry. She's been through. I'm gonna get through this. You little shit. She's been not you me. She's been like my rock for 10 years. She's been through 2 divorces that I've had. Um, and she's always been there for me whenever I've had things going on. It's something about animals that just always have that type of love and that type of connection that you have with them. She's pretty much like a daughter to me. So I've had her since 2007, and she's been having some problems lately with her paw. So we didn't think anything of it. Me and my wife Jennifer, who I've been with now for the past 3.5 years, roughly, and she's grown really accustomed to Jennifer, and it's like finally I'm happy with the relationship I'm with, and and everything was just in that regards working out perfectly. Um, so she's had a problem with her paw. She couldn't walk on it. She was bleeding, and it seems like her nail got pushed out or her claw got pushed out for some reason. We didn't know what was going on. We saw her limping and bleeding all over and stuff like that. We were really concerned. So we took her in last week to the vet. The vet didn't really know what it was. They gave her some antibiotics and they said, come back in a week and see if it goes away. So today was the day that we went back to see what it was because it seemed to be getting worse. It seemed like there's a massive thing on her right arm, on her where her thumb was. Her thumb is gone, and it was just like this big protruding mass. And so we were really scared. We didn't know what was going on, but we kept the highest of hopes, because that's just the kind of person I am. I always like to think positive, not thinking that anything bad could happen, and well, we found out today that she has cancer, and it just I mean, with everything else going on right now, and just us, YouTube just being complete shit. I mean, with all of this crap, and I'm sorry that I'm just like being this way, but I am you guys mean so much to me that I feel like I have to be completely upfront and I want to let you guys know everything that goes on, you know, because it's when you become a YouTuber or a personality or someone who puts themselves out there, you know, you're always subject to ridicule. You're always subject to everything, and I just want to be as you know, straightforward as I can about everything that I do. So we found out today that she has cancer, and you know, they got a lot of tests to do to see how far it's spread and whatnot. And it's pretty much ate away her entire thumb and all of her bones inside there and everything like that. And it's obviously spreading. We don't know how the extent of the spreading. Right now, we're talking merely about amputating her arm, her whole right arm right now, and that, of course, if it's spread more, then you know, you know the outcome to that. And it's hard to think about because I mean I've had her for 10 years. I mean, through deployments, through I mean just like divorces and everything. Like she has always been there. I mean like I'm so interconnected with her. It's not even funny, you know. But so we got this really just terrifying news today, and I'm trying to keep it together and you know some people out there might be like, I can't believe you're doing this over a cat or whatever, but I mean she's absolutely the world to me, and in a time like this and everything, and then you know and this is like so much money that is going to cost. I had a donation a couple of weeks ago. I was planning on using that donation to get a better CPU or whatever, but unfortunately I'm not going to do that because it's going to have to go straight into whatever stuff is going to be needed to hopefully help out with her and everything like that. So I am so sorry for you for that amazing donation you did, but it's got to go straight to that because we just can't. Unfortunately, it's I wasn't expecting this, and it's not very easy to think about and all that. So I've been trying to, you know, keep my mind positive, and I made some more Hitman videos and stuff out there. I figure the more busy I stay with YouTube, hopefully the easier I'll be able to handle this. And I'm just hoping for the best. So really, this video is just to let you guys know what's going on and to you know have hopefully all your thoughts and prayers that all this is going to be situated hopefully positively in a positive way. She means the world to me and my family, and I just can't imagine life without her right now, even though I know there's a beginning and a middle and an end to life, but I'm not prepared to say goodbye to her just yet. We've been through too much, and I'm hoping and I'm praying that everything will end up being being okay. And it just sucks that this stuff has to come during Christmas time when it's supposed to be happy time and everything's supposed to be going good. But just, I mean, with YouTube being so crappy right now and just everything being demonetized, I mean, it's just a bad time for just more bad news. You know, it just feels like once something starts bad happening, and then it just kind of a trickle down effect just keeps happening. But I'm going to try to stay as positive as possible. It would really mean a lot from me, from all of you, if you guys would just, every time you see a video from me, just comment and like and talk to me and just, you know, keep my spirits up so that I can keep my mind in the right place and we can keep moving forward. But I wanted to keep you guys informed. I'll let you know whenever we get the other results in to see how far it's spread and whatnot. I'm hoping it can be something that we can contain, you know, maybe hopefully just with an amputation of her arm and nothing worse than that. But it hasn't been it hasn't been a good day, and this all happened today. So I just wanted to put that update out there to you guys. Thank you for taking the time and watching the video. Know that I love all you guys out there, and thank you for the continued support. It means a lot to me. So hopefully you all are having a great day, and I'll keep you informed as soon as I know anything else. Thank you guys. I love you, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.